right, now I got drafted to introduce all the other instruments as well. So George, right behind me, if you can see him, is playing the oboe. Now the oboe is made of wood. You can see it's black. It's made of ebony, grenadilla ebony, which is one of the hardest woods known to man. And it's actually harvested in Africa and hauled out on rivers on like logging trails by elephants because it doesn't float. Ebony is very, very hard. Now, you'll notice that I'm going to pull this out so I can turn. There we go. You'll notice that the oboe and the clarinet look similar, if you can pull them up. It's just the top is different. Right, so the oboe top has what's called a double reed, and he has two little pieces of cane. If you can see, can you pull out the reed, George? Can you pull out the reed, just hold it up? Hold up the reed. There we go. So if you can see, there's green string that ties the two little pieces of cane together. And oboe players take huge amounts of their life carving and shaping their reeds to get a good sound. If you play just the reed, it sounds like this. Gorgeous, huh? So it sounds much better when we put the rest of the instrument on it too. Now the oboe has a more limited range than the flute. It doesn't go as high, although it goes a bit lower. Can you just show the range of the oboe? Place a few low notes and then a few higher notes. So it has a very different sound than the flute. The flute is I'm going to say it's a pure sound, but perhaps clear is a better word, while the oboe sound is very dark. And because of that darkness, oboes often get the really sad music to play. The flute gets the birds and the cheerful stuff. The oboes get the darker and more melancholy kind of music. So George, could you play a couple of staccato notes? Remember, staccato is short notes in musical terms. Just a couple of staccatos. Anything. Staccato. And now legato, which are very smooth. Same scale of legato. Now if you got here early, you heard that we were tuning with the piano, but also with the oboe. The oboe in orchestras, the oboe is the one that always gives the tuning note for the orchestra to tune to. And there's lots of different schools of thought about why that is, but maybe tradition might be the most comprehensive one. So, George, are you ready to play a piece for us?
Yes.
Okay.
I will play Gabriel's oboe, beginning of that piece.
What's that from?
It's from a motion picture, The Mission, from 1986. The Mission was the...
Oh, The Mission.
Yeah.
So he's playing, George is going to play Gabriel's oboe from The Mission. It was a movie from 1986, which you will probably recognize. Hang on.